Our system is specified after a German DIN. It's the DIN number 18869, Part 7, Industrial Installations for Ventilating the Professional Kitchens, Part 7, Systems for Aftercare of Aerosols, Demands and Testing. This DIN exists since 2005. It's a DIN with altogether 7 parts. They define not only the ultraviolet systems. In this DIN is also included the definition of kitchen ceilings, kitchen hoods, retardant filters and much more details for ventilating systems for professional kitchens. Finally, what can we say? What are the advantages for our clients if they use our system? They reduce the danger of fire in the air ducts. This is very important. The hoods, the ducts and the ventilators are so good as free from grease, so you have also a longer lifetime of the ventilator. You reduce the smells from the kitchens which go outside. It is also possible to make a combination with active carbon. In this case, the reducing from the smells will be so good as 100%. Without the active carbon, we have results between 60 and 90% normally. Also for the staff, it's an advantage because they must not clean the hood inside. This is not what we want to do with the lamps, but it's a result. Also, there were the lamps in the hood stays clean and there will be no grease inside. Also, a question of hygienics. If you don't have grease in the air ducts, in the air channels, the bacteria have no chance to develop. Another advantage for the client is that they must not clean the air channels from grease with other conventional methods like with hot water or things like this, dry ice. There are different possibilities. If you have to do this, you must do this regularly. In Germany, normally once per year or every second year. We know from our clients that this is a very expensive and a very dirty method to clean the channels. With the UV system, you can cancel this completely. This part is the box with the electronic ballasts here and here, which steer the ultraviolet lamps. In this box is also situated the main switch for the whole system. The box will be situated on the right side from the hood. And from the ceiling, you will see the open place there, will come an electrical cable, and from here we bring the electricity to the whole system. On this side of the hood we have the touchscreen where we can control the system. The touchscreen shows the user, for instance, faults. It shows where the fault is situated. The touchscreen shows also maintenance reports and, for instance, also the operating hours of the lamps. You can work here with 3 languages. It's in this time Romanian, English and German. In this part, finally, the ultraviolet lamps will be fixed in the hood. Here you can see the connection cables. This part will be beside the air vent, and on the other side of the air vent will be a smaller part which supports the lamps not to falling down. Here we have a basic module with 4 ultraviolet lamps. These lamps have a length from 1 meter and 20 centimeters, diameter from 19 millimeters. It's a T6 lamp. This lamp has an electrical power from 180 watts. And this lamp is emitting 2 wavelengths from ultraviolet light in 185 nanometers and in 254 nanometers. The first wavelength is important to produce the ozone from the air, like I told before. And the second one, with 254 nanometers, is responsible to destroy the grease molecules. This is also a part of our security system. It's an airflow controller. It will be installed directly over the hood in the waste air channel, and it measures if there is an airflow or not. If the airflow stops, it means that the system will be turned off immediately, so that the ozone cannot go out in the air in the kitchen. So now we finished the installation, and all the parts I showed you before separated are in and on the hood. On the top of the hood, on the right side, you can see the box with the ballasts. On the right side from the hood we installed the touchscreen for the steering from the treatment, and inside of the hood are installed the lamps with their support. Here you can see now the blue light from the UV lamps. What you see here is absolutely not dangerous. This is only a reflection. It's only the optical part from the light which the lamps are emitting. On the right side you see now in the blind panel installed our security treatment. In the middle from the panel you see the inductive sensor. The sensor turns off the system if the metal from the filters is more than 3-4 millimeters far away. In the middle of the hood, under the air vent, you see the UV lamps. Here we installed 4 lamps with 100 watt electrical power from each lamp. So the system looks if the lamps are burning. You can feel now also the smell of ozone if the filters are not inside. This is the reason normally it's forbidden to work so with the treatment, even of the danger from the UV radiation. Here on this side of the hood we installed a touchscreen monitor for steering the system. Now I can explain you short the most important functions. You have 2 buttons to turn off the treatment, turn on the treatment. You have a button to go to the main menu. In the main menu you have the possibility to choose between 3 languages: Romanian, German and English. You can take a look on the operating hours. They stand on 0, of course, because the system is new. And the screen will also give you failure reports from the lamps or from the ventilator or from the airflow controller. Now, for instance, we produced a failure report. My colleague took out one of the retardant filters, and the system tells the user, please replace the retardant filters back to the hood, or check if they are correct installed.